Uh, hey guys, welcome back to a new segment called Podbytes, which is just a mini little podcast. But
Yeah,
um,
basically explaining what happened at Fan Festa.
this is for FanFesta this time. But pretty much whenever we have like a little recap or overview again of something that has happened as an event, we'll be making Podbytes, which is a weird name, but either way, FanFesta. It just ended yesterday. Today they just had their recap with Lady Hero, Dyer,
Howl.
Lygard,
Howl.
and Dyer, I believe it was.
Howl.
Oh yeah, Howl. Yeah, I think I. But anyways, we're gonna be talking about everything that had happened at FanFesta today. Kuja, do you want to start us off with day one, or do you want me to start it off?
It doesn't really. I mean, day one is the day we got, I would say, 95% of the news that is happening over the next couple months, right? Give or take, probably couple months.
Yeah.
Um, so I guess we can start with how they presented the news. They went over Aurora Fravia. Um, a lot of people have probably seen
The
uh,
data.
yeah, with on the wiki and all the data for her. I mean, she chains with,
Nearly every
Aurora.
family.
Yeah, I mean, she's very, very good, and she's can fit into almost any party.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I
And
mean, if you went to FanFesta, you got a free Aurora Fravia in her crystal, so you have 7-star Fravia, plus you get 10 UOC tickets, and actually a accessory that was pretty solid in my opinion.
yeah, it was really good. No stats on it, but like it had 1.5 EXP,
Yeah.
um,
Was it Escape?
escape, and I forgot what the other thing was.
Yeah, I don't remember what the other ability
Oh,
was, but
oh,
I mean,
7% item drop boost.
no,
But besides that,
that's
after that,
it is what it is.
yeah,
When they started to get into the actual news, they started off with Christmas.
it talked about
The,
what
the
we're gonna
two
be
new
getting.
units that we're going to be getting.
Tiana and
One
Felix.
is Tiana, the other is Felix. Tiana is they called her a salve maker, which is going to be interesting because they said she was a damage dealer and a healer. She has quad cast and she can chain. Well, she can quad cast magics with many different elements. I don't know if they said anything about her chaining or not.
They said just magic attacker with many elements. So
Yeah,
that's
and
all
they
they
said
pretty much
something.
said.
And when I hear Solve Maker, I'm kind of like, this is interesting because it's new, and the only unit that I could potentially see that is,
Worth.
well, no, like a unit in FFE that is a Solve Maker would probably be Krilla,
Yeah, that's what I was kind of
but
thinking
they
also.
made Krilla into a
Breaker
breaker.
and Imperil.
And the other unit on the banner is Felix, who's a Nutcracker. I actually kind of like his sprite.
Guys, it's
And
not
he's going to
Felix
be a
from the FFBE YouTube channel. I miss him.
he's going to be a hybrid true double hand attacker with breaks, killers, and imperils and stat buffs. So he's going to be very strong, in my opinion, as long as he has pretty good chaining families. Um, you know, we don't really have anybody that's true double hand that can break, add killers, or have killers, imperil, and buff themselves. It's gonna be pretty interesting.
It is gonna be interesting. It's kind of gonna be like a bit like Chloe, in a way, with like giving killers.
I mean, they didn't really say if he could give killers. They just said killers, meaning he could just have innate killers, but he could also have the ability to buff killers to people, which would be extremely powerful.
Yeah, it can.
They also said that they were going to give 7 stars to Krilla, Christine, and White Knight Null. They didn't say anything about them. They just said they're
Said
going to get 7
they're
stars.
getting it.
So, who knows how good they're going to be? But I'm going to assume they're probably all going to be pretty good. Krilla might actually be
Decent.
very good if they make her into a on par breaker with like
Imperiled.
CG Lid at 7 star and
Lauren.
Lauren in 2B.
Yeah, if
She
not,
could be really interesting.
if not, she's gonna hit the
I think she'll
shnikes.
be good. I think she'll be good. Christine is gonna be a
As long as they
Ice
give her
Prince Terra?
quadcast. As long as
Yeah.
they give her quadcast, that's all that matters.
I think they're gonna give her quadcast. I'd be surprised if they didn't. White Knight Noel. I mean, not that we're short on tanks in global, but
He's not gonna
he's
hold
probably
up
gonna
well.
be he's probably gonna be a mad. Well, it depends on how they go with him. He's got a lot of. He's extremely tanky. He was more tanky than Wilhelm was.
Oh yeah.
So, if they give him AoE magic or AoE physical cover,
Then that
he
might
can
do
compete. He can compete with the current tanks we have.
it. It also depends on how they also do him at 7-star with what they give him for passives.
Yep.
And cooldowns.
Well, I mean, you got to also realize that his magic defense, the damage reduction, is actually magic and physical, not both.
yeah.
Which is more powerful than just having both, because there are units that can buff you for both, and there aren't that many that can buff for, magic reduction or physical reduction, and all reduction stacks with magic and physical reduction. So that's why he's a little bit stronger in the tanky wise because of that.
Yeah, I think he can hold up, but it just depends on how they do him.
Yeah, but I mean, right now the only problem is that we have a ton of tanks. So
We do. And with Seacar out right now.
Yeah, I mean, you got Seaguard, you got Beryl, you got Awakened Rain, you got Wilhelm, you got Merc Ramza.
Lilith.
Yeah,
Chow.
Lilith and Victor.
And Chow. You forgot Chow. The good boy.
I was just saying 7-star tanks, but yeah, I mean, there's plenty of tanks, so is he gonna be super interesting?
Nah,
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
Well, besides that, after that they did announce a parentheses collaboration.
Yeah, they really trolled us. In
Yeah,
my opinion.
I kind of guessed it.
When they're like, oh, collab, I think of a non-Final Fantasy game or other as a
Square Enix
collab,
game.
not Final Fantasy VII as a collab. So I was kind of like,
We're gonna be getting
Man.
Vincent and Tifa.
I mean, it is what it is. They're both not that great. I mean, they're good. I mean, Tifa's good, but she's not anything special.
She's dual wield is what kills her.
Yeah, Vincent is not good. His
He's
TM is
bad.
good, but he's not good. And that's just going to be a mocking event. They also said that during that event, both Cloud and Sephiroth are going to have their 7-star awakenings.
So get your ultimate weapons.
Mm-hmm. Kind of makes me think that maybe Cloud and Sephiroth will be bonus units for that event. Maybe.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Hopefully.
But then after that, the big old surprise for
the big
for
surprise.
the people
not
that didn't
surprise.
see the Japanese Fan Festa, they did announce Kingdom Hearts is going to be coming to FFB.
Yep.
And it's not going to be Kingdom Hearts 3, of course. As you
Well,
guys,
I mean,
it says
we
right there
don't really know.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I know, but
They
it
didn't
could be. I mean,
specify.
Kingdom Hearts is just general, but anyway, it's still really good. They showed Sora's sprite,
Which is the
but
Kingdom Hearts
they
1.
also mentioned there are going to be other units. So, there's. I mean, most likely, in my opinion, it's probably going to be Kairi and Riku and Sora.
Mm-hmm.
as 5-star units.
Don't
Yeah,
bank on Disney characters, by the way.
yeah, I wouldn't. Nope.
That's
The
a
just the
really hard one to get.
I guess Kingdom Hearts original units
Yeah, that's what I was
are
thinking.
probably going to be the only ones that you'll be able to pull. Um,
Like a Heartless could be like a 3-star.
it's good, but it's probably not coming out till February, in my opinion. It'll be
Like
out
beginning of
right
February
around the launch of Kingdom Hearts 3, which is
on a Tuesday.
January 29th,
That is a Tuesday.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's January 29th.
Yes, it is. Um, but besides that's all they
So
did for
after
announcements for
the Kingdom Hearts collab announcement, they started talking about what's in store for us
in the
feature-wise in FFBE for 2019.
Mind if I discuss about these?
And there are some, in my opinion, pretty big announcements that came with that.
Yeah.
The main one being
It
bye-bye
was-
Facebook.
Yep, pretty much in a nutshell. Bye bye Facebook. They're gonna be having Google ID as another login version, which was estimated time of arrival is January, which
Yep.
people will be able to freely choose if they want to switch to either side, which
Yep.
was
And-
really good.
In my opinion, it's sayonara Facebook. Never want to see you again.
Yeah, because we got a lot of friends on there that just started it, then they quit.
It's not just that. It's just Facebook sucks.
Oh yeah, agreed. Then after that, they said some stuff about the quality of life. Is
Mhm.
they're gonna be adding Arena Orb Timer, which was just released on JP.
Yeah, and I mean it's a nice quality of life thing, so you know when your next orb's gonna be.
Which is really good.
Yeah, they're also including the split inventory, which is very good for inventory management because you're gonna get 1,100 slots for just enhancement units, and they're gonna split it into regular units and enhancement units. So
Which, one thing I will say,
all those people that have
Cactuars
inventory
and
problems aren't gonna have those anymore, or it's not gonna be as bad.
What I will say here is, I hope that they give us the latest version of it, where they included the all
Mhm.
tab, because on JP they had it to where it was only the fusible things and your normal base units. But then
Yep.
after that, they added in an all tab because scrolling through your specific movables was a pain. Oh. But after that, they did announce that they're finally adding in where the UI is going to tell us about the abilities, saying like this is how much percentage this gives you, and this and
Yep.
this.
Yep, instead of it being like full break decreases attack, magic, defense, and spirit, it's gonna actually tell you how much, which is nice.
Yeah, but then after that, best part, mixer system, aka
Yep.
the trust coins.
Yep. So we will be getting the JP mixer system. Is it gonna be exactly the same?
I doubt it,
I doubt it,
but
but
you
it's
never
gonna
know.
be there, and that's gonna be another thing to free up inventory slots if you are having issues.
One thing is about that is after every 3 months you get a new ability crystals restock in the shop there, which is gonna be really nice. But after that, we're gonna be getting the Chocobo Trust Expeditions.
Well, the way when I was watching it,
They
made
did
it
say
seem more like
it's gonna
we
be a new
weren't getting-
quest.
yeah, but it's going to be a new quest in our current expedition system, meaning that you could pick the quest, and
Yeah,
your
that's what
units
they did
you
say.
send out are going to get trust, and it's going to be 100% success rate.
Mhm.
They're not including the same exact chocobo expeditions as they have in JP. They're just adding extra stuff to our global current
Yeah,
expedition system.
which is gonna be nice because we needed that.
Yep. They also said that they are going to start to include raid orb and arena restoration items.
Yay!
I mean, it's not bad. It's nice to have. I mean,
It's gonna be nice during those special arena weeks.
arena weeks, yeah.
Oh, those are.
Not that
Yikes.
it'll. I don't think it'll matter much, but because everybody will use them, then everybody's gonna save them and use them, so it's not gonna be
Yeah.
super amazing.
We also got a really nice thing was a Facebook quick launch game, which is Chocobo Run.
Yeah.
You pretty much just pick your FFB character, you ride a Chocobo, and you get as far as you can in a race with your friends. Funny thing about this, while I was there, the game crashed on him. Oh my gosh, that was just hilarious when we saw that.
I can imagine.
But besides that, they
I
had
mean,
their usual.
Yeah, I mean that was pretty much day one
They had.
in a nutshell.
They also had dev panels and like how they did everything in the game, which
Yep.
there is the VOD for that, which was really nice that they did. But yeah, it was a really nice day, but not as much as day 2.
I mean, day two had more like activity things on the.
It was more
Stage.
entertaining. I will say that.
Sure. I mean, they had the battle with the producers. They had Brave Sketchius and a live event, Castle of Malficia.
Item world.
One of the major interesting things was one of the community panel, and basically they asked questions, and people answered with like one of the questions was, what Square Enix title would you like to see featured in FFBE? And they had a ranking of what people thought, and it was like Chrono Trigger,
Kingdom
which
Hearts,
isn't going to happen. Kingdom Hearts, which is going to happen.
Parasite's Eve.
Parasite Eve, which is actually highly likely of happening, because I believe when they were talking about that, they said they were already thinking about doing it, so it's
playing.
Almost guaranteed now, in my opinion.
Chrono Cross, The World Ends With
Also
You.
not going to happen.
Xenogears, which is confirmed. Sweet, we get meta-changing units here. Vagrant Story and Nier. Nier we already got, so...
Yeah, I don't know why people voted for Nier.
Hey, this was months before they did this, by the way.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, this was a couple months.
I thought it was people voting there, but yeah,
no,
okay.
No. They did it on Facebook. But
and then they asked...
3-star unit. FFBE
Yeah.
3-star original
What original
unit.
3-star unit would you like to see stronger as a reskin?
One thing I will say here,
Dwayne won. Why? I don't know.
In the audience, all you heard is someone say, Cecil! That's all you heard. In the background.
He's not an FFB original unit.
I know, but like, that's all you heard in the background during the live stream. But, by the way, how it went, number 5 was Ruggles. Woohoo! Number 4...
Interesting, I mean, a lot of people like Ruggles.
He's really...
At least they liked his story event anyway.
Yeah. Then they got Irwin as 4, Camille, number 3, Roselia, number 2, and Dwayne, number 1. And they did hint at a Shadow getting a new form.
Ew.
Come on, you know you like him.
No, Shadow is dumb. No one likes Shadow.
Come on.
And then they also asked, what kind of events would you like to see in the FFB Vortex? Basically, events. They were looking to see what people wanted to see for new types of events. The number 1 was a 3 to 4-star limited trial,
which is going to be really interesting.
Yeah, it'll be interesting because it's going to be hard because most people are going to dump all their 3 and 4-star units into
the mixer.
In the mixer system, so you're going to have like garbage for 3 and 4-star units. You're going to have to actually level them up and put pots in them probably, which is going to be annoying.
Yeah, that's going to get on my nerves, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, then they had co-op trials, which would be interesting. They also kind of said that wasn't going to happen.
Thankfully.
because the game is supposed to be more of a single player experience.
Um, guild systems, they did not.
That would be useful.
No,
I mean,
don't.
I would think that'd be very useful.
Don't start. I've played other games that had guild systems, and they made it ridiculously broken with Gumi. Like, they did it horrible with guild systems. It's bad. Each time they had a guild raid in Brave Frontier, always emergency maintenance on the raid. It's not because of people flooding it. It's because they didn't. The boss was broken. The enemies were broken. Everything was broken.
Yeah. Maybe they learned from that though. That I mean,
it's still happening now.
Yeah. And they also had specific Final Fantasy trials,
which they just did in JP. With,
yeah, they just started doing those in JP, so we'll get those eventually
when CG Parts comes out.
Yeah. Same thing with the 100th floor tower trial. They're currently testing that in JP right now anyway, so it's very likely that we'll see it in the future. It's much better than what our current wave system events are.
But yeah, after that they did have a
special announcement.
Yeah. Drum roll, please. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
They had Katy Perry there.
Yep.
Woo.
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna say I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, well, I had a couple of my group friends there, and they were just telling me that there was a lot of officers, a lot of cops, and staff there, like getting ready in case of anything happened.
Well, I mean,
and a lot of cameras.
They knew that we had known prior to this that there was going to be a surprise guest who was a singer.
Well,
everybody
honestly,
expected it to be Ariana Grande. Yeah. Everybody expected it to be Ariana Grande, and they kind of threw a curveball at us by giving us Katy Perry.
Which you think is better?
I don't like either of them. Their music isn't great.
Besides music, which one do you think is going to be better? Like, unit-wise?
As a unit, Katy Perry is going to be better because she's coming out now.
Well, besides counting, like, 7-star meta and such, like, say, like, they could only be at 6-star.
But I mean, Katy Perry is going to be better because she's newer.
Yeah.
But with that, we're getting an event coming this week.
Yay,
surprise!
Wave events.
Yeah. Hopefully they improved on the wave events, but
we're
considering
free STMR,
that's not good. But
and it's locked to her.
It's a free 50% trust mogul at least, which is actually very useful. So I guess you can't really complain too much about a free 50% trust mogul, regardless of whatever the rest of the rewards for the event are.
It's not that great. But then after that, Fujimoto, he was going off with his rainbow jacket. He had people come up and they were using their resources, and they let Fujimoto pull on their account. Nearly all of them, besides the last person, they got no rainbow. Right at the end, the gold transforms to a rainbow. Everybody freaks out. And because of that, we're going to be getting a free 5-star EX ticket and a 10+1 summon ticket.
Yep, so I guess we can recap the rewards for this.
Come on, let's talk about some sketch views.
Oh man, that was a pile of hot garbage in my opinion.
Yeah, it went from
It was
Tim...
entertaining to watch. It was entertaining to watch, but it was...
It went from Tim to a Moogle.
Yeah. No, it went from something that didn't even look like Tim to a Moogle, and the one with Anima was just as bad.
Yeah, until they had the actual... like, the person who actually does the art.
Yep. But I mean, to give... in their defense, they only were given 20 seconds to draw something.
Yeah, that kid did.
So
The kid did what he had to do.
I don't think it was the kid that messed up. I think it was
It
the
was the
other guy
guy next by him.
because he never showed his picture.
Yeah, he knew he messed up.
But Fan Festa was entertaining. We also get a lot of rewards over the 2 days. So I guess we can go over what we got. We're getting a Fan Festa gift basket, which is the Steel Castle Malficia item that was kind of randomly generated.
Yeah, which was kind of rigged. Which
I
no,
don't
no,
think it
no.
was
With
super.
Hirono, he rigged it. Like he took out the stuff we didn't want.
But I mean, again, it's 10% LB fill rate,
That's not
attack and
bad.
magic 5%, double hand with a 25%. So it's not
Hey,
very good.
it's not bad.
It's probably the worst reward we got, but
I
I think so.
I'll find a way of using it. Honestly.
We also are getting 6 million gil,
Cha-ching.
34 max level king metal minitars, which is also very good.
Yeah, 2 100% trust moves. Oh boy. 35 EX 3-star tickets.
Yep. 3
Um,
4-star guaranteed EX tickets.
2 rainbow tickets. 2 10+1 summon tickets. 1 5-star guaranteed 10+1 ticket. 10,000
10k lapis.
Yep.
And then the best part, 10 Fan Festa select summon tickets.
Which,
So
holy moly.
Yep.
That blew
Basically,
our mind.
you get to pick your choice of global exclusive unit.
Besides collaborations.
Well, global exclusive ones, basically. So you can pretty much pick any of the collab units, the holiday units, I guess is what I should say.
Yeah, pretty much like Chow, Yun, all of them.
Yeah.
Halloween, Christmas.
Lucius, Lilith, plus the global exclusive permanent units.
Which I would not recommend using it on that.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend using your global exclusive UOC, essentially, is what I would say that is, on a permanent unit. I would look to use it on a time-limited, like, holiday unit. And I'm hoping that they're going to give us some time to use these so that you can kind of wait.
And
So, for example,
Christine.
well, your Christmas is coming.
Yeah, that's why.
So, if you pull in the Christmas banner and pull one Christine,
Boom.
and you want her 7-star, you can UOC her and get her 7-star and not have to pull super hard.
Which is a blessing. Besides that, these rewards are really nice.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna be. I believe we're also getting. No, never mind. I was thinking because they said 3,000 lapis and a 5-star EX ticket because of the raid. Which I'm not sure if that counted into the price summary.
I think that's included in these, but it might not be. I'm not sure.
If
I think
not,
it is included.
It's kind of put in very awkwardly how they said it.
Mm.
Besides that, what did you think, Kuja?
I think this is really good. I mean, you can't complain about these rewards. They're amazing.
And what did you think?
Essentially, you're guaranteed 4 5-star units
Yep.
at least, and you're gonna get another 30. You get 35 EX summon tickets and 3 4-star guaranteed, which means you get 2 10+1s, so you're highly likely to get another 2.
Yeah.
Well, essentially, it's 3 10+1s. One's got a 5-star with it, but I mean, again,
I'm saving mine for when Christine comes out again.
Yeah, and because they also said that they're gonna kind of spread these rewards out over the rest of this month in January. So I'm probably gonna wait until we get all of these rewards and then pull all of them at once.
Yeah, depending on how many we get for EX and 10+1s.
Yeah, it depends on how they give them to us, I guess.
Yeah. But besides that,
One thing I do hope they don't do is replace like the extra bonus login rewards we get with these.
yeah,
Like,
the
because
Christmas
you would think, I mean, the way that they normally do things is when we get a collab, we usually get a special login bonus. So we would get one this week with Katy Perry,
for 2 weeks.
and then we'd probably get another one for Christmas. I'm just hoping that these don't
Interfere.
interfere with those, because it also would kind of be crappy if they make you kind of log in to get them when these should just be rewards
Just
that
hand it out.
are given to you. Yeah.
Which I think that it's. I just hate how they just decided to spread it out. As how last year they just gave it all to you.
No, they didn't. They
I believe
waited
they
at
did.
the first few they did. They gave them all at once, but then when they get to December, the last one, they spread it out over Christmas to make it seem that Christmas's rewards were better.
Mm.
So,
Well, besides that, any other things you gotta say about FanFesta?
no, I mean, it was very, very good, and they should definitely do it again.
Yeah. And would you go to it next time?
If the timing was right, yeah, probably.
Nice. Well,
I just don't, I just think the time of year that it is just not
that was
good.
not the time.
They should have had it earlier before the holiday season where a lot of people are busy. And that's just kind of,
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that it's in California makes sense because they said, I think it was last year at FanFesta, that California was their most concentrated
Area.
area of people that play FFBE, so
I believe they're gonna have it there again, though.
most likely.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Besides that, do you think we should talk about how the experience is, like how it was for me?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna say this just straight off the bat. It was the best experience I've ever had. I got to meet Click, Shali, JP producers. I still even have the book that they gave, that they were selling out of. I got signatures. Oh, I met so many fantastic people. The cosplayers were amazing. I was just blown away. And while I was there again at California, it was also my first time seeing a beach, which was very exciting for me. I got to meet a couple people there that were actually on my friends list, which was kind of crazy. Well, new people that were interested in like the YouTube channel here with us. They joined us on the Discord server. I I murdered my friends list so that I could get all these cosplayers and other people added. The activities were really fun, but the one thing I had a huge issue with was the lines. The lines were awful.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, I was waiting at the merchandise area for an hour and a half just to get my stuff. And the one thing I wanted, they sold out. And which was that? It was the Chocobo Cup. Which kind of bummed me out because I actually really wanted that cup. Those were the main issues, was just the lines. Also with Cross Slash, which was their interactive game, which you could you could just attack the enemies and you could chain with your friends, which is awesome to do. Which with me and my buddy PMA on the Discord server, oh, we had so much fun. He was ranked for Hyo, I believe it was, because the more score you got, you're ranked a specific unit. And he was ranked as Hyo. I was ranked as Awakened Rain was the funny part. And somebody in the end was ranked CG Jake.
Heh,
We all laughed at
that's
him.
funny.
But it was a great time with that. They just had a lot of issues with the program, though. It didn't feel like it was that fully complete. They had a lot of troubleshooting while we were there.
I mean, I'm not surprised at something that's at that scale.
Yeah, it was huge,
And
though.
yeah, I mean, and that's not very. I mean, most of these places are probably not very used to something like this. So to have technical difficulties, I guess you could say, is not surprising.
Yeah,
And they also may have um, underestimated the amount of people that were going to go.
yeah, they did, most definitely. And when I was there, which I should start showing off the pictures right now, but this was all pictures that I had taken at Festa. As you can see right here, we have cosplayers, the little chocobo kid. It was adorable with him. He went up to every single person and shook their hand. They showed off also of like a homage to Final Fantasy I's title screen, but with FFBE, which was really awesome to see. I had signatures and pictures with the producers, Clay Shali. Oh my gosh, the concert was beautiful.
Yeah.
Which I was surprised they actually came out in really good quality when I recorded these. What did you think about him, Kuja?
The concert?
Yeah.
Yeah, the concert was good. I mean, I was kind of surprised that it was as good as it was.
Yeah, but I was kind of surprised on the second one, on the second day. It felt like they had a lot less.
Well, it was a different set, and I know for a fact that on the second day they were running late.
Yeah, they were. They ran late.
So
like 30
they
minutes,
probably ran out of time, and they kind of had to. I think they probably had to cut the concert short, which is
Yeah.
unfortunate, but I think that's what they had to do.
I was just bummed out. I wasn't there for the second day. I was gonna go up there, do some sketch VS. Oh gosh, make a worse Veritas of the Dark than Clayk, so then I could give him the pity pat. It's okay, Clayk. We know how you feel. But
they don't give you enough time.
No,
to
they
actually
did
draw
not.
something.
They gave you 20 seconds.
To draw, even if you're a good artist.
Like
20
Lady
seconds
Hero.
is not long.
Lady Hero even had a bit of a hard time.
Yeah, I mean, they tell you to draw something in 20 seconds, and then you gotta, you have 5 seconds to really actually think about it before you have to draw. I mean, you're getting stick figures essentially at that point.
Mm-hmm. What else? Oh yeah, the Final Fantasy trading card game was really fun actually. It was more fun than was it Magic? And it kind of played like Magic. Pretty much how you had mana. Have you played it, Kusha?
Magic, I have in the past, yes.
You know how you had lands?
Mm-hmm.
You pretty much sacrifice your cards so then you could get lands. You discard, say you discard one card, you get 2 cost. And you could place down a card that either has 1 cost or 2 cost.
Yeah.
Oh, it was really cool. That's where I met this group, which they were so kind. They were the nicest people I've met there. And same for the Santa Rosalia and the CG Nicole there. I spent so many hours with these people. I couldn't ask for any more. But besides Chocobo Cup. The lines were pretty bad also, though. I mean, that's the main gimmick for me. Besides that, it was fantastic. I would go again. The way how they handled also the Aurora Fravias was really good also. They just gave you a card, and all you had to do was use a QR code. And that's it.
Yep.
Which is really nice, because for me, I took 3 of my family members, and I had 3 extra Aurora Fravia codes, which were given to Kuja, Awesome, and Zero, which
Yep.
I was glad I could give it to them because
Yep. And thank you for that.
I'm just glad I got to go. A lot of money was spent there. Some of the stuff was a bit overpriced, like the CG Fina plushie and the Sakura plushie. I will say they were overpriced in my opinion. It's about the size of my hand, and it costed $12.
Oh, I mean that's not that bad.
But they
Honestly.
do look handmade, which was nice. I also did get... Here, let me grab it. I did get the Chocobo Crystal Hunt, which is a really interesting game. I still have yet to play it, but like I looked at it while they were playing it. It looks really fun, honestly. I did pick up playing cards there for just Chocobo playing cards. They looked really beautiful. The art book was amazing. Oh my gosh. They included the old artwork of the FanFesta 2017 units. Which one thing I will say, we're missing one FanFesta unit.
Yep.
Which I'm kind of speculating that they're going to add in this week also, with Katy Perry.
I mean, I'd be surprised.
Do you wanna know why I speculate this?
Why is that?
This last FanFesta unit is a singer.
Oh.
She has a microphone.
Interesting. Okay.
Which really intrigued me. Because...
That would be interesting. But I have a feeling that Katy Perry is going to be a healer. And she's going to be good.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's kind of what I'm speculating. Is she's going to be a healer, and she's actually going to be good. And she's going to almost be like our replacement for Santa Rosalia in JP. With the exception that she's not permanent. Or maybe like what you're saying, the last FanFesta unit from the year before might be that unit.
Yeah, because remember, they also did this at JP with Tomb Raider. They added your Shia with a limited time banner, but your Shia isn't limited.
Right. The whole banner wasn't limited. They just were like, here's your Tomb Raider event, here's some Lara Crofts, and here's a raid for it. Yeah. Here's your Shia. So.
Which I was honestly kind of hoping that they paired her with Sieghard, but they didn't.
Paired who? Urashaya?
Urashaya. Because it was around this time that they came out with it.
Yeah, Urashaya came out probably a banner or two away from now, I think, in JP.
No, it was during this time. It came out with like during the time of Sieghard.
I mean, but they can throw her in any time. Essentially, they'll probably do the same thing. They'll give her the raid that they gave her in JP. They might even call it Tomb Raider, and we might get a 7-star EX Eileen.
We can only hope. We can only hope. Besides that, the AR photo booth was really long line, just for 3 pictures. And when I was there, we couldn't change the picture in between. Which is very odd. Because, like, if you're going to take 3 pictures, you could do different poses, but... Say, like, you're fighting a Mulbro, you're pretty much going to be, like, posing yourself like you're going to fight it. Or you're, like, fearing your life. But... Besides that, the obstacle course looked really fun. But my brother took my ticket for that. So I missed out on the obstacle course, which looked really fun. You could swing on it, then after that you had to do a jump, And what people said is it was actually pretty difficult. You had to jump over certain things, and if you didn't, you fell into a ball pit, which was really hard to get out of. Oh, besides that, fun event. Way to go again.
Yeah.
The art there, they did show art that they do not have in the art book. Which I'm going to be going on the safe side and not going to be showing these. Because we don't want Square Enix on our butt about this.
Yeah. But hats off to Gumi for this, because it was actually really good.
Yeah. I just... I'm just shocked on how great this event was. And I'm hoping that next year, I got to be hanging out with you, Kuja, and Awesome, and Zero. And here's to the future.
Yep.
I'm seeing a lot of positive things. Clayek was nice enough, and he said, like, he was gonna check out our channel also, which was very shocking to me. Because I was telling him about it. Same for Shali. She also told me about Docile. They were, I believe, is how she was saying it in her words, is that they were gonna have Docile there, but as you guys know, he bailed from the team. Which I also got their business cards from them, which is awesome. I'm keeping those safe. What else do you gotta say, Kuja, about this?
I think that's pretty much about it. We'll probably have another video later this week once we get data on the Katy Perry units and the event. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah. And if Clayek is watching this by chance, I'm not sure if he is, but thank you very much. You did amazing there on the stage. Keeping up the hype is all I gotta say. He did get roasted though. I didn't hear what happened, but because I was in the car, but he did get roasted. Oh, besides that, we're gonna have a video later on this week, which is gonna be of Katy Perry and whatever else we get. We also have a Discord. It's in the link. Feel free to join us. I'm just really excited for what's happening in the future. Honestly, I can't reiterate this so much.
Yep. And the way that the events are turning out for December, it looks like Christmas will probably be a raid.
Yeah, because this week we're having Katy Perry, next week is Final Fantasy VII, and the following week...
It's Christmas.
Yeah, we're gonna need a raid during that time.
Yep.
We're
Because
due.
Katy Perry's not a raid.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And also, expect Item World this week. No guarantees,
Yep.
but expect it.
Yep. I agree.
Besides that, link down below, Discord, join us. We're always on the voice channel there after work, obviously.
And,
But to stay updated on the channel, subscribe, like, share with your friends, and
have a great night.
yeah, take it easy, guys.